Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. The Los Angeles Lakers come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. The fight for dominance in the West continues tonight. It's Game 2 of the Conference Finals. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. And it's Reed in at the 5. And for Los Angeles, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. DeAndre Ayton is out there with James. And it's Simmons in at the 3. Looking at the Lakers, they took care of business in Game 1. Now it's all about getting a comfy 2-0 lead to take on the road with them.
Yeah, and as the higher seed, you feel like it's your job to win the first games at home. Anything less than that, and you're disappointed.
Now here's Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Count that bucket.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Here's Doncic. Outside Reeves. To the paint. Here's James. Randall pulls down the board. And the Timberwolves with possession. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Randall finds DiVincenzo. Now Randall. Left side, DiVincenzo. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out brings it.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw off from Doncic.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Now here's Ayton. Here's James. Reed with the rebound.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Here's Randall. And the layup is good off the glass. Randall's got his second basket.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Back to Simmons. Doncic feeling it out a bit. He shoots over DiVincenzo. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
For 3, Randall knocks down the long J. Randall's got 7.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Simmons. Outside Reeves. 3-pointer. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Shooting from a rock-solid base. That gives Austin just the added range he was looking for.
For 3, Randall. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Outside Reeves. Lets it go from deep. Reed with the rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Stolen by Ayton. To the inside. And slam dunk by James.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
To the right side. Here's Randall. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 9. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Here's DiVincenzo. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Doncic. Here's Reeves. Ayton, the screen on Edwards. Reeves with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. And Ayton with the stuff.
Love the playmaking ability of Reeves. Looks to me like he improves this area of his game every season.
DiVincenzo driving. 2 points. That one goes. DiVincenzo's got 6 points. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Nasumu, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. That one misses. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Pass to McDaniels. Fires from the line, and the jumper is on the mark.
McDaniels saying to himself, okay, you want to give me that? I'll take it.
Doncic outside from 10 feet away, and down it goes. 2 points.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Randall can't hit.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
James against Randall. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Walk up 2 there. 11 points in the game.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Randall. He's got 9. Nasumu, pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off the shot. Here's Randall. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. And that's now 11 points for Julius Randle.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Here's Doncic. Out to James. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. Seems really frustrated.
Randall, pass to Edwards. Over Simmons. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Pass to Doncic. Out to James. Randall with a steal. LeBron with the rebound.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish it, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
Screen by James. Reeves, the pass to James. And slam dunk by James.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
Inside, McDaniels. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Randall. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. And Reeves pulls it down. Lakers trail by 5. McDaniels with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And they pick up 2.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact with the hoop and the arm.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for James. Kennard, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. And it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. Anderson comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Highland in for McDaniels. And yep, it's good. Doncic has got 13 now.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Phillips is checked in for Anthony Edwards. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. Second, Luka Doncic. The fourth spot held by Anthony Edwards.
Seems like these two can always find points, no matter what big game pressure they're playing under.
Here's Highland. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And Doncic is a fearless player. He welcomes contact on the way to the rim.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And, of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
And the basket by Highland. Highland's gotten his second bucket on the night. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 7. Hayes with a screen. It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Pass to Ingles. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Now here's Dosunmu. Ingles, a screen on Hayes. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And Minnesota making a change here. Shannon's checked in. Kennard outside. Shot clock at 6. Sends it home from three-point land. And now it's just a 2-point Minnesota lead. Highland against Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. Highland misses.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Hachimura in the post. Anderson covers. And it's Hachimura missing.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
Pass to Shannon. And he drives in. Kennard with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep. It's Smart on the wing. And here's Kennard. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Kennard's got 6 points.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Shannon. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And Minnesota with some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Anderson. And Clark has subbed in for Shannon. The Lakers in the lead. Doncic outside. Hachimura outside. Pass to Smart. Back to Hachimura. Here's Doncic. Defended by Gobert. Clock is at 3. Doncic, no good. Clark left side. Up and over Kennard. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. It's Los Angeles up 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.